The fact that Excel is easy and flexible to use also opens it up to a lot of abuse. So if you find yourself having to maybe design an Excel template for someone to complete or to provide or populate data for you, one thing you may want to do to limit the kind of errors or to limit or to control the kind of values that can be typed into your Excel cells is to use data validation. So if you want to use data validation, you have to go to the data tab in Excel. Then under the group of data tools, you will see this option that has a green mark and a red stop. So when you click on the drop down, in fact, when you hover on it, you are going to see the name data validation. So if you click on the drop down for data validation and select data validation, you will see the dialog box and you are going to see that it currently allows you to type in any value. But you can easily change this option. So let's go click on the drop down and see the options we have. So you can set your cell to only allow any of these things, right? Maybe allow only dates, allow only whole numbers, allow only decimal numbers, as the case may be. So let's assume that I want this current cell now, cell C2 that I have selected, to allow only whole numbers. I'm just going to select whole number here. Then I can also define the type of whole number that I want. Is it going to be between one number or another number, or is it going to be greater than or equal to something? So if I don't want it to type in numbers that are less than 10, for example, then I can use an option that says less than, then I'm going to select 10 here. I'm going to type in 10. So if I click OK, if I come in here to type 1, works. If I type 9, works. But if I type something like 12 and I press enter, you will see that it's not going to allow me to do that. That's because I have used data validation to set that cell to only allow numbers that are less than 10. So I'm going to go back there. So I have the cell selected. I will go to the drop down. I'm going to select data validation. And one other thing I can also do to guide people is, instead of just populating the requirement for the settings, we have other options in input message. So I can go to the input message and put something like notes, and my message is going to be type in numbers below 10, right? Let's go to error alert. Then I'm going to select the type of stopping that I want. Do I want Excel to stop the person from typing, or do I just want to warn the person and maybe allow the person to override, right? So I'm going to put this to stop, and I'm going to select this title here. I will go to type error, and then my error message can be something like, you have typed in a number greater than 10, or let's say greater than 9, something like that. Okay, so if I want to be nice, I can also add, please type only numbers less than 10. So when I click OK now, you can see the note always shows up for that cell. So if I go to cell now, you can see the notes, type in numbers below 10. And when the person basically goes to type something like 11 and press enter, it's going to stop them. It will give them my error message. You have typed in a number greater than 9. Please type in only numbers less than 10 with my bad spelling.